You good?
Yeah.
All right, get out of here.
Fuck you. Bitch asshole. Really, Ray, you should put an emoji face over his face.
Make sure you're using your headphones. Make sure you're using your headphones if you let them TikToks play all out and shit.
Bro, I've been using mine.
All right.
I'll put on some embarrassing sounds. Leave me alone.
All right, chill. All right. Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite MMA sports betting channel, Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, Utica, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm with my bro host extraordinaire.
You know what it is. It's Ray Bucks. It's Shackle Jordan. It's Black Nostradamus. It's Black Moses. It's Black Jesus. It's motherfucking the Parlay God. It's Mr. Give Me My Belt.
First, let's get into what happened last week here. I got the numbers from last week's card. And once again, bro had another great week of picks. He went 9-4, bringing him to a grand total of 105-68. That makes for a 60.69% win average out of 173 fights. Good shit, good shit. I went 7-6, bringing me to a grand total of 99-74.
Still winning?
Yeah.
Still winning?
Yeah, that makes for a 57.23% win average out of 173 fights. So, you know, we're up on the year. I'm happy with that. Liar! I guess before we get into the card, we might actually want to add an extra win to your record because it appears you partook in some MMA of your own this past weekend. But I don't think I'm the guy to explain this, so if you'd like to talk to the people.
I mean, I was in an unsanctioned fight of sorts.
Okay.
It was a bout between a striker and me being a grappler / wrestler. Gotta say, things went in my favor.
Okay.
Man had quick hands, right? He definitely caught me one time. And the only time.
Okay.
Before the bout was ended very quickly in a ground and pound dispute.
What was the name of the promotion?
The promotion was Parking Lot Brawls.
Okay. Nice. That must be like a local joint.
Very local. Very, very local.
Underground.
Not something you guys can go see or figure out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. They got sanctioning being so, you know.
Unsanctioned. But yeah, fine. Everybody is good. Everybody's well, at least I'm good. But yeah, shit's cool.
Good shit, sir. Friggin', I guess it's time to break down this card. Like I said, we got the first of many pay-per-views leading up to what will be UFC 400. They got this one in Brazil. It's the flyweight title on the line. We got Alexandre Pantoja going up against Steve Erceg. It's a 14-fight card. We're going to start things off in the flyweight division. We got Alessandro Costa going up against Kevin Borjas. Costa is 13-4 overall, 1-2 in the UFC, and 3-2 in their last 5. Borjas is coming in at 9-2 overall, 0-1 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm going to be going with Costa in this fight. I believe they're going to be the better grappler, and they got decent hands. So I just believe they got more routes to victory. Borjas is the better striker of the two. And if their ground game is good enough to keep things on the feet, then I feel like that's how things could go in their favor, possibly like a point fight to decision. But with the grappling and knockout power that Costa possesses, I just believe that they're in front of the hometown. You know, they're gonna get shit done. So I'm gonna be going with Costa.
Gotta go to Costa, right? He's a hometown guy. He's the favorite on the card or in this bout. He's got more ways to victory. I don't see any way other than Costa winning this one. I'll keep it real easy.
For sure. Moving on. We got a lightweight bout between Ismael Bonfim going up against Vinc Pichel. We got Bonfim coming in at 19-4 overall, 1-1 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. We got Pichel coming in at 14-3, 7-3 in the UFC, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Bonfim. They're the younger fighter, the better striker. I mean, they're pretty well rounded overall. They're gonna be in front of the home crowd. This is a fight that actually had to be rebooked because Bonfim came in overweight, and so Pichel declined the fight. I'm assuming that's probably gonna be in the back of Bonfim's head as well, which is gonna just add more fuel to the fire. Pichel he's a good fighter, decent striker, can grapple, but he's coming off a 2-year hiatus, having declined that fight. So them being 13 years older than Bonfim at that, I gotta go with Pichel.
Yeah, Bonfim has more ways to victory, better striker. Pichel is the older fighter. He's a great striker, but again, he has a long way off.
Yeah.
And as we've seen in the last couple cards, long layoffs get your ass beat.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Unless your name is Ray Bucks.
Really, nigga?
Oh my God, bro.
Like, yeah, long layoffs gonna get this man beat up. So, Bonfim's my guy.
All right, that's what's up. Moving on, we got a flyweight bout in the women's division. We got Dione Barbosa going up against Ernesta Kareckaite. Barbosa is 6-2 overall, making their UFC debut, 3-2 in their last 5. We got Kareckaite coming in at 5-0 with 1 draw, UFC debut as well, 4-1 in their last 5. I'm going to be going with Kareckaite in this fight. I just think that they're the better striker of the two. I'm not too sure what their grappling looks like, but they are going to apply nonstop pressure. They got a really good gas tank. Barbosa definitely going to be the better grappler of the two, I assume. They got some decent hands, but I just don't think that they're going to be able to deal with the pressure that Kareckaite's going to apply. So I'm going to be going with
Kareckaite. Kareckaite is a trash grappler. She does have hands. She does, finish people in the first round with her striking. And
How
Barbosa
do you know she
has
got trash grappling?
because I just said it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Whatever. Continue.
Like why? Okay, you're gonna question my ability to pick fights at this point? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're doing now?
All right, bro. You've
What?
been up.
Mm-hmm,
You've been up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me do you like you did me, where you fucking
I didn't do you.
fucking snatched my power away. I don't know what happened, but as soon as I started feeling myself, you were like, okay. And then since then, I've been doing shit. So let's just keep it cool.
I'm
I'm
cool.
happy for you.
I'm cool as a cucumber, baby.
All right, well,
You know what I mean?
just give
Anyway,
your breakdown, my nigga.
I'm trying to. You interrupted my breakdown. You interrupted it.
All right.
Barbosa, again, bad striker. She is a grappler. She's a submission specialist. She has a gas tank, and she's going against a striker. Again, I will give Kareckaite her. She is a great striker versus a terrible striker.
I'm gonna say
But
Barbosa's terrible.
Nah, she's definitely terrible.
Chill the
But
fuck
Barbosa
out, bro.
is
Chill the fuck out, bro.
gonna win this fight. Because she does have the grappling and the ability to just kind of lean on her, wear her out, because she has the gas tank, and make it a fight and make it win for her.
Well, may the best pick win. Moving on, we got a lightweight bout between Mauricio Ruffy going up against Jaime Mullarkey. We got Ruffy coming in at 9-1 overall, making their UFC debut. 4-1 in their last 5. We got Mullarkey coming in at 17-7, 5-5 in the UFC, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Ruffy in this fight. I just believe that they're gonna be the more dangerous striker. They definitely are the more powerful striker. They're a counter striker, which means they're not gonna be like high volume. So if this does like become a point fight and goes to decision, we might see, Mullarkey come away with it. But I just think Mullarkey, being that they've kind of been getting chinned here lately, Ruffy's gonna find them at some point during this fight, and I don't think that Mullarkey will be able to come back from it. So I'm going with Ruffy in this fight.
Yeah, Mullarkey is Mullarkey, right? And Ruffy is Ruffio from Hook. You guys don't know, you know what I mean? Actually, I have a doppelganger in the Hook movie. You can look it up. Also, People Under the Stairs. Ruffy is got 4 KOs in his last 5 fights, and Mullarkey has been knocked out twice in his last 3. So it's Ruffio all day. He should change his fucking name. You know what I mean? I'm running with him. Maybe do a little like red streaks. You know what I mean? Like 2 little mohawk actions going on. Nah.
And moving on, we got Joaquin Silva going up against Drakkar Klose. We got Silva coming in at 13-4 overall, 6-4 in the UFC, and 2-3 in their last 5. We got Klose coming in at 14-2-1, 8-2 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm going to be going with Klose in this fight. I believe that they're a decent enough striker who can wrestle and has just faced a better strength of competition. Whereas Silva, they're just kind of like, to me, more of a middle of, the road division guy, not even like, I don't even know if they're ranked. But I just feel like they're okay grappler, but their chins kind of got some wear and tear on it as well. I'm going to be going with Klose. Who you got?
I gotta go with Drakkar, the Cologne Klose. I know a bunch of you motherfuckers have worn that shit. Come on, that was a good one. Yeah, give me that. Drakkar, Cologne Klose. Come on, man.
I got it.
All right, whatever. Fuck it. He's a better striker. He's KO'd 3 out of his last 5. Oh, my bad. 2 out of his last 5. Just hit my mic, so you guys probably didn't hear that. He's KO'd 2 out of his last 3 fights, and his opponent's been chinned 3 out of his last 5 fights. Real easy one to call for me. I mean, if somebody's getting punched in their face and falling, and somebody's punching people in the face and not falling, who's the winner?
Well,
easy enough. Go ahead.
MMA math right there.
MMA math, baby.
Let's go.
Brilliant!
Moving on, we got a featherweight bout. Moving on, we have a lightweight bout between Elves Brener going up against Myktybek Oralbai. We got Brener coming in at 16-3 overall, 3-0 in the UFC, and they're currently on a 5-fight win streak. We got Orlby coming in at 12-1 and 1 draw overall. 1-0 in the UFC and 7. They're on a 7-fight win streak. My bad. I don't know what the fuck is going on, y'all. Anyways, I'm going with Orlby on this one. They're gonna be the better striker. They definitely got some good grappling as well. I feel like this is more about their opponent than them, because Brener is a great grappler, but they're more so just a dog fighter. They just like to go in there and just fucking just brawl. I don't even say brawl, but they like a war kind of fight. And they kind of just start to their striking gets a little sloppy after a while. And I just believe that Orlby will be able to capitalize on that. So I'm going with them.
Orlby is a killer. Orlby has more ways to victory. Brener is a submission specialist, right? We can say that. Can he take it? I don't think so. I think Orlby is like a final boss, like in a Japanese film.
Bruh.
He's just like the dude you gotta beat the fuck up, but he's probably gonna beat you the fuck up. So I gotta go with Orlby. I guess
that was a crazy fucking breakdown.
Yeah,
that
terrible,
was crazy, bro.
Orlby all day, baby. And also, he's from like a stand. Again, you know how I fuck with the stands, right? Not stands like fans, but stands like Uzbekistan, like Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, whatever, all that shit, right? Like he's from one of those, so I fucks with him.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? It makes sense though.
Moving on, we got a strawweight bout in the women's division between Karolina Kowalkiewicz going up against Iasmine or Lucindo. We got Kowalkiewicz coming in at 16-7 overall, 9-7 in the UFC, and they're 4-1 in their last 5. We got Lucindo coming in at 15-5, 2-1 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Lucindo in this fight. They're fucking killer. They're the younger fighter. They're gonna be the better striker, and they're super durable. Kowalkiewicz, they're a dog as well, so they're gonna, fight until the very end on this one, but they are a little worn and torn. They're a staple of the division, and they have faced a better strength of competition, but they're just not a killer like that, and I believe Lucindo's gonna finish this fight.
Lucindo's a better striker. She's a better grappler. She has more ways to victory, and her opponent is old. Old as fuck.
Come on now, dog.
Or at least old enough that she's not gonna win, I guess. Maybe I should fucking calm down a little bit. Whatever. But Lucindo, that's the one. Pick her. She's gonna be one of my parlays. So
Huh?
All right, that it?
That's it.
All right. Moving on, we got a featherweight bout between Joanderson Brito going up against Jack Shore. We got Brito coming in at 16-3-1 overall, 4-1 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. Jack Shore is 17-1, 6-1 in the UFC, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Brito. They're a killer. They're just the more dangerous fighter, the better grappler of the two, in my opinion. Shore, good striker and a good grappler as well. But I just don't think that they're gonna be able to overcome the Brazil crowd. Brito's gonna fucking come out the gate fucking like a ball of fire. So I'm gonna be going with Brito.
I gotta go with Bree too, cause right well Jack Shore, right? It's a tanks don't float, right? It's what is it, Jack Shore, Jack Tank Shore, or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Tanks don't float. Right? And Bree 2, I can't even say that like weird ass nickname he has because it's in Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese. But I did Google it and it means shark. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And sharks eat everything. So
even tanks?
Jack is supposed to be on shore and he's not. Now he's in the ocean of ass beating. So we're gonna go with sharks eat everything, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. It sounded way better in my head, but it doesn't now. Anyway, Brito is a killer and a striker, and he will beat Jack Shore's motherfucking ass up. That's my log of the night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on, we got a middleweight bout between Paul Craig going up against Kyle Barajo. Let me see here. We are now at the main card.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So like I said, we got a middleweight bout between Paul Craig going up against Kyle Barajo. Paul Craig's coming in at 17-7-1, 9-7 in the UFC, and 2-3 in their last 5. We got Barajo coming in at 15-1, 5-0 in the UFC, and they're currently on a 7-fight win streak. I'm gonna be going with Barajo in this fight. I just believe that they're gonna be the better grappler. As long as they don't get, over aggressive, and let Paul Craig get that infamous triangle or, sensing some type of crazy submission when, Barajo has been winning the fight the entire time. They're the younger fighter and they have a great gas tank. Like I said about Craig, they're a good grappler as well, and they'll be searching for submissions the entire time. Pretty sure this fight will definitely take place on the ground. But even on the feet, there is the possibility that Craig could get chinned. I don't think that's going to happen because Barajo isn't necessarily like the most powerful striker. But it could happen. So I'm going to be going with Barajo. Who you got?
Barajo is on a 14-fight win streak.
No, he's on a 7-fight win streak.
No, look it up. I wrote this down, so this is facts. Count them up.
1, 2. Oh, okay.
Because that was a fucking grappling match, my J.
Gotcha.
See, that's why you listen to your boy over here. That's why your boy's out here winning these streets. Jesus Christ.
I apologize. You got
14
that. You got that.
Win streak. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He has if you go to Tapology, he has a loss in grappling. It's just a grappling match. It's not an MMA match. It's not a boxing match. Grappling. You know what I mean? We talk about practice. Why are we talking about practice? Why are we out here talking about practice, right? Anyway, he's out here getting better. Boom. 14 fights. Win streak. My man's. Versus. Give me a second. An old man.
Hey, oh, that's too much. Now you stepped over the line. Now we won't be talking that kind of shit.
What the fuck are we doing out here?
Oh shit! I'm fucking dead. Anything else you'd like to say about this fighter, Paul Craig, or anything?
I just said it. It's been said.
Oh shit! Okay. Moving on, we got a middleweight bout between Michel Pereira going up against Ihor Potieria. Pereira's coming in at 30-11 overall, 8-2 in the UFC, and they're currently on a 7-fight win streak. Potiera is 21-5 overall, 2-3 in the UFC, and 2-3 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Pereira in this fight. They're gonna be the bigger, more powerful fighter. They're definitely more dangerous. They got more routes to victory, in my opinion. Potiera, they're just not UFC caliber. I mean, they win against, old guys or, middle of the road competitors, stuff like that. But they don't fare well against high level competition. So I'm gonna be going with Pereira in this fight.
Pereira.
And this is somewhat of short notice bout. Pereira had a different opponent scheduled. So
Pereira's a fucking monster. He's a killer. He's gonna win. His opponent is 2-3, being chinned. Or my bad, I gave him too much credit. He's 3-5. In his last 5 fights, he's been chinned 3 times. Like against Pereira. What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is a dumb bout. It really is. Like, it's a really dumb bout, first of all. Second of all, it should be deeper on the card than what it is. Like a lot of these, I think a lot of these are disorganized fights, but it is what it is.
It's the second fight of the main card. There's only 3 fights after that.
Yeah, it should be closer. It should be the co-main event. It's Pereira.
Over fucking Jose Aldo.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Aldo's old, my G. And so it's like, okay, we got Pacino and the other dude. Like, come on, man.
Damn, bro, that's fucking super disrespectful.
He's a Jose Aldo. What the fuck? Like,
okay, so who you going with? You going with Pierre?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Super
disrespectful.
Next up, we got a light heavyweight bout between Anthony Smith going up against Vitor Petrino. We got Anthony Smith, 37-19 overall, 12-9 in the UFC, and 2-3 in their last 5. We got Petrino coming in at 11-0, 4-0 in the UFC, and yeah, that's about all. I'm gonna be going with Petrino in this fight. They're gonna be the younger fighter, the more dangerous fighter, super powerful, decent gas tank. I'd say Smith is definitely gonna be the better striker of the two, but they just got too much wear and tear, and they become chinny over time. I just don't think they are going to be able to get it done in front of the Brazil crowd, so I'll be going with Petrino. Jesus Christ.
Listen here. Petrino is undefeated. His opponent has been chinned 3 out of 5 fights he's been in. Again, this is another one of those, like, what the fuck are we talking about? Why the fuck is this, like, ahead of the thing I just said with Pereira?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You could have just literally just shifted that fight up 1 and avoided all that nonsense you
also, hometown, you know what I mean? Hometown favorite. Like, he's from the hometown. He's also the favorite on the card. You know what I mean? I'm going with a lot of favorites here. I've already said. But yeah, easy one. Boom. Cheers, my boy.
We moving on to the co-main event of the evening. We got a bantamweight bout between Jonathan Martinez going up against the legend Jose Aldo, the King of Rio. You know, the reason
he's a Brazilian, right?
Yeah. The reason why more eyes are even going to be on this card, given, the name power on it and the main event and everything like that.
Okay.
So you got Jose Aldo. You got Martinez coming in at 19-4 overall, 10-3 in the UFC, currently on a 6-fight win streak. You got Jose Aldo coming in at 31-8, 13-7 in the UFC, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Martinez in this fight. They're just gonna be the younger and more active fighter of the two in terms of MMA, I guess. They got leg kicks from fucking hell. They're literally gonna go in here and try and fucking kick Aldo's whole leg off. Aldo is a powerful striker, the more experienced of the two. He's definitely older. Coming off a layoff from MMA, when his last fight in MMA was against Merab Davishvili, where he basically just got grappled to death. And then, you know, he's had 3 boxing fights during that layoff, so it's all been striking, which is great. But it's not facing somebody who's gonna fucking literally be trying to kick your legs off. And don't get me wrong, Aldo's gonna throw his fair share of kicks as well. He's gonna be ripping to the body a lot. You know, he's a very powerful striker, but I just think at this point in his career, this is kind of gonna be, you know, not necessarily passing of the torch, but I think the young man's gonna get it done in this one. So I'm going with Martinez.
You're very disrespectful.
Says the guy that fucking says Aldo should have been moved to like the front of the fucking main event or the main card.
No, I was just Aldo's good. You know what I mean? We're not talking about where he should be at in this particular event. Should he be where he's at right now? Probably not. Excuse me.
Hey, please, my G.
Whatever. Anyway, but I think he's gonna win. Do I have a lot of facts and like the things to back it? No. It's my gut. You know what I mean? My gut be telling me shit. So I think Aldo's gonna win. A, because he's in front of his Brazilian home crowd. Aldo hasn't been inactive. He's been doing boxing matches, right? And that's not MMA. I understand that, but it does take a lot of working out and all those things to be able to participate in that.
Training.
Sure, my boy. You know what I mean? You can say all your things. I'll just keep taking wins. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I just do wins. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? You can
continue, my friend.
You know what I mean? How about you analyze and I'll win? How about that? You know what I mean? That's where we're at this point.
Continue.
Aldo is going to take this. That's my guy. He's got more experience. Again, you know what I mean? I only like so many old guys to win in MMA before you fucking like put some weird shit on my fucking on the video.
Hey yo.
Aldo, I believe, will win in this particular fight.
Okay. Right on. Moving into the main event of the evening. We got the flyweight championship on the line. We got Alexandre Pantoja going up against Steve Erceg. We got Pantoja coming in at 27-5 overall, 11-3 in the UFC, and they're currently on a 5-fight win streak. We got Erceg coming in at 12-1 overall, 3-0 in the UFC, and they are on an 11-fight win streak. I'm going to be going with Pantoja, the champion in this fight. I just feel like they're more well-rounded. They got the killer instinct. They're a dog fighter. Even when like the gas tank's running low, I say probably maybe that's the only thing that, you know, they got going against them is that their gas tank, you know, can kind of start depleting. And, you know, everything they do just starts becoming labored. But just somehow, some way, they are able to just fucking gut it out and, you know, still get these wins. And they've basically cleared out the division, which is why Steve Erceg, who, you know, for most casual fans or just, you know, people who don't follow UFC closely, they don't know who this dude is. They don't know where he came from. They don't understand why he's competing for the championship. But Pantoja's already ran through a lot of this division, especially the top-ranked fighters. Not only since being the champion, but also before he was the champion. He has multiple wins over Brandon Moreno. He's got multiple wins over Brandon Royval. He's beat Kareckaite France already. Like, he's kind of already done his thing, so they kind of needed to bring this Erceg guy who's on a fight win streak. He's 3-0 in the UFC. His first fight was a short notice fight against a ranked fighter, and he beat him already. So there's potential with Erceg. They're very well rounded. They may even be the better striker of the two fighters. I'm just not sure if he's ready for this moment, because this is literally the biggest moment of his career. So I gotta go with Pantoja.
That was well done. That was quite the monologue. Well done. I'm still going with Pantoja. Like, I wasn't about to go against you. Like, I think you thought maybe I was gonna like just try to shit on your moment. I wasn't shitting on your moment. You know what I mean?
Move your beard away from the fucking thing. Hopefully it isn't the whole fucking episode. Continue.
The fuck? All right, man. Let me tell you this. Pantoja's gonna win. Pantoja's a better fighter. Erceg's too new in the game. He's not quite.
I just see your beard full just hovering above the microphone.
I don't give a fuck about my beard.
That's all I can hear. I guarantee it. I don't have to do this edit. It's just gonna be. We'll put some oils on his chin.
Just trying. You know what? He's trying to.
Bullshit.
You know what? This is funny, right? He's trying to interrupt like this greatness I'm trying to give you guys.
No, go ahead. My bad.
Erceg's gonna lose. Pantoja's gonna win. I have no doubt about it. I think Erceg's out of his league. He's not quite ready for this. They're pushing him too quick to get into being able to fight Pantoja. Pantoja does meet murderers in the octagon and takes them out. Is Erceg great? Erceg is great. I think he needs a little bit more time to be able to take out a killer like Pantoja. Pantoja wins this one. We can move through the card from here. I said it here first because I'm going to give you the greatest picks you've ever known.
So that concludes the picks and prediction portion of this card and just this episode. Moving into parlays, I got a nice little 4-pick parlay for y'all this week. I'm gonna say you want to roll with Iasmine Lucindo, Kyle Barajo, shit. What the fuck? Michelle Pereira. My bad, y'all. And Vitor Petrino. If you're trying to spice it up, then I would say you might want to add on Bonfim and Jonathan Martinez. Who you got?
I'm going to give you my 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7-pick parlay. I'm going to give you the 3. The first 3. This is the easy one. This is the, you know what I mean? It's going to happen. It's the Brito, Prieta, and Bottle.
Sorry, mate.
Shit, nigga. Too many beers. Anyway, Bottle.
Oh, my God.
Parlay. Then I'm going to throw the Orabai on my 4. Silva on my 5. Bonfim on my 6. And Lucindo on my 7. Parlay, God just gave it to y'all. Y'all do what you want with it.
They weren't calling you the Parlay God when I was on the phone. They're telling me that you need to come correct if you're gonna take on that title. You haven't been looking very parlay goddish as of late.
I'm pretty parlay goddish if you do it the way I say it. Like, I mean, you're not always gonna get the greatness. You know what I mean? You're gonna get pieces sometimes. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. I don't give a fuck, man. Look at my win percentage, baby.
Once again, I'm on strike, not doing any lineups. You know, I got some lineups entered, but nothing that I'm you know have faith in terms of I don't trust DraftKings.
This is what
I don't trust them.
If you're
I can't do it.
If you're gonna do lineups and like because he's not gonna give you one or I'm not gonna give you one, just use the parlays, right? Like if we believe so much in the parlay, that means they're probably good for our lineup. Now, does the money match up to like put them all in the lineup? Maybe not, maybe it does. But I'm gonna give you that little bit of little information.
I don't know how useful that'll be, but information nonetheless.
Nigga, all my information is useful, nigga. I'm not even sure why.
Usually we break down the card, but we got that knocked out at the beginning of this episode. So just want to leave you folks with like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. Much thanks to everybody who's been watching. We appreciate y'all. Thank you all for your feedback. And just, you know, the praise, you know, we really appreciate that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Bros Talk MMA. And then also you can follow my bro here at r1.mason. And you can follow myself at Utica_SME.
I appreciate all the followers. I appreciate the block. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all following. We got to sign off, I think, right?
No, that's all you got?
That's all I got, man.
All right. Well,
I'm a winner, baby. I mean, is that a better one? With my belt, baby. With my crown, baby. Where's my ring, baby?
We ain't through the year yet. We'll see what.
Oh, you think you won't get back?
Let's see how at the end of the year how things look. Maybe we will. Maybe we need to get us a little something custom made up. You know, I like that. But anyways, this has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host Utica, undeniably the illest cat around, aka Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro host extraordinaire, who also doesn't have his glasses.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
It's Ray Bucks. It's Michael Jordan. It's Ray Mysterio Jr. It's
Mr. Fucking I'm gonna keep my beard fucking up against the goddamn microphone so that my bro has a fucking a horrible time trying to fucking edit this video. Man.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm sad that I make your life hard by picking great picks.
Oh, here we go again.
All right, y'all. Happy betting. We'll see you on the next one. Until next time.